Hi, super lovers. Welcome. So glad you're here. Welcome, replay viewers. Yay, you're back. Definitely post your name in the comments. I love seeing who's here. And now we are on day 6, and it already feels like we have just gone. I feel like we've been here for a really long time already, which means that we have traveled some distance. And I'm wondering what's coming up for you. I'm wondering, how is this like integrating into your life? Like, in what ways are you beginning to check in with yourself? How are you relating to yourself? How are you starting to notice where maybe even the universe is offering you times to test out your trusting yourself abilities? So, yeah, I wonder what it's like, because this is um, this is the kind of thing when you're asking for something like, I'd like to know what it's like to trust myself, then the universe will respond and give you chances to check in on that. And certainly a lot of you who are putting yourself out there to date and meet people, and even considering that, maybe considering putting yourself online or learning the skills, like all of that becomes a nice like opportunity to stretch into, okay, what is it like to trust myself? Hello, Sandy. If you're joining, say hello. Because today I am excited to share with you. Oh, yay, Sonia's here. Oh, thanks. This is freshly washed hair, which is like fluffier than normal. So, today I want to talk about ghosting. And if you have ever, if you're in the dating world, you may have heard this phrase used, ghosting, meaning that you are connected with someone, you're dating someone, and then all of a sudden they disappear. And it's typically kind of a surprise. There's like no warning, and then, oh my God, they're gone. So we want to talk about this today, in terms of, hello, Anne, in terms of ourselves. So, yeah, this is kind of a really come to Jesus moment, some people might say, where you may not even realize this, but in order to develop that trust, it takes showing up for yourself, which we've talked about a lot. But how many times are you setting yourself up for like not showing up for yourself? Sandy said, should we hold a seance for those ghosts? Oh my gosh, I used to love doing all sorts of like fun witchy stuff when I was a kid. At slumber parties, my girlfriends and I would do all the things. It was really fun. So yeah, I mean, these ghosts are really right here, in the ways that we say, like, for example, it may be even as simple as, oh yeah, I'm going to, stop eating sugar for a while, and then the next day we're back eating sugar. Like, or I'm going to make sure that I go to the gym every day this week, and then there's no real plan in place to actually do that for yourself. So how often have you set yourself up for something, and even saying, okay, I'm going to meet someone, and then are you meeting people? Do you have a plan in place so that you can put yourself out there and start actually meeting people. And obviously there's a lot of emotional things that can come up with all of that, but this is kind of an interesting one, because the more we make these promises to ourselves and then don't do them, then it, does slowly kind of erode our trust with ourselves. Like, we can't count on ourselves to show up for ourselves. And so it's good to, one of the ways that we can play with this is bringing that consciousness and that awareness and bringing a conversation to it. So whereas, we can have these grandiose goals of, yeah, I'm going to work out 5 times a week from, starting at 0 times a week, then is that something that actually feels fun or reasonable? Like, what can you do to start, like, incrementally, but still stretch yourself? And, what ways can we actually, make that handshake with ourselves and say, yeah, like, I'm going to make this happen. And sometimes it includes setting up, different accountability structures. And that's one of the reasons why I like working with a coach. I have several different ones. One that I met with this morning, and the reason why I like that is because she helps to keep me aligned with not going into my own overwhelm and old patterns that make me feel drained. So that is my strategy to show up for myself and to help me create something different in my life, is to put in some accountability there. So many of you are, part of this community or part of Super Love. So you have those different meetings in place, but, sometimes it's helpful to just be aware of this. Like, if you, as I'm talking about this, look at your life, what areas of your life do you tend to ghost yourself? Where you say, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then you kind of disappear and think, well, whatever, I changed my mind, which is fine. You can change your mind and just know what's happening there. If you consistently aren't showing up for yourself, then maybe there's something you can play with there. Like, maybe you can make a plan with yourself that's going to support yourself in creating that change. And so is any of this resonating with people out there? So just post in the comments, like, what are you noticing about this for you? Like, if you tune into your life, where is it that you've been saying maybe for a long time, oh, I want to clean out this closet, or I really would like to blah, 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 and yet it's not really happening. Is there a place? Hello, Louisa. Hi. So what can we play with today that can change this a little bit, or at least give you awareness around it? Because I think this is what's more important than anything, is that just to be conscious of, oh yeah, that that does occur in my life, and yeah, what else can I choose to make that easier for me, or not let myself down? And you may not even feel let down by it, but so look at it. Is it in health? Is it with money? Is it with business goals? Is it with friendships? Is it with dating? What areas do you notice that tend to be one that you may even go into avoidance or start and stop? So we're going to do a little process and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So this is a group regenerating images and memory, a mini session that we'll do, and just noticing. And once again, you don't have to use your head or think this through at this point. We're going to let your body actually support you. Okay, so you get to relax knowing that your body, your imagination will guide you. So no more mind, put that on the shelf and coming back, arriving back here to your body. Just as you breathe, you just begin to notice your breath. And if you would like to close your eyes, you can close your eyes, as that may help you go inward. Or if you want to just have a point in front of you that you stare at, you can do that. So just as you arrive inward, and as we're talking about this space, like what space is popping within you? It may be a part of your body. It may be sort of a feeling of an energy within. It may be in or around your body. It may even be just like an image that pops. Or you may sense or have a feeling somewhere in your body, an itch or an ache or a tickling or something else. Or it may even feel like nothingness. Whatever is arising right now, just allowing yourself to be here and noticing where you're drawn to. And wherever you're drawn to, moving your focus to it. So wherever it is in your body, moving your focus to it as it's inviting your attention, inviting your presence, asking to not be ignored. Where is that in your body? That space that is saying, please do not run away from me. Noticing that place, that space, being aware of the color, the quality, or you may sense the color and quality. Like how much space is it taking up? And if it's a nothingness, just being with the nothingness. If it's an energy, just notice the energy. But if you're noticing a form, begin to notice the details about the form. Is there an edge, a middle? Is there different qualities within it? And today, it's just about saying hello to that. Saying hello to that space. And just like you would with a good friend who needs your attention or is asking for your support, asking for a kind ear, just be present with that space. And as you're present with that space, you may sense and perceive what it would like your support with. What is it asking you? Is it asking for movement or different kinds of foods, or taking action on something, or calling someone. Like, it could be anything. What is this place or space within you asking for? And it doesn't have to relate to dating or anything, but you with you. And it may just want your presence. And as you're there, being present with this, notice if your presence begins to change it. It may or it may not. There's no right or wrong or good or bad. Just notice what your presence with it, your listening, the space you're holding, creates. Just as you breathe, be present. As you breathe, listen deeply. What do you sense about this space? What are you inspired to be as a result of arriving here? What are you inspired to choose? Is there something you're inspired to take action on? Is there something that's inspired to reach out to someone or give yourself? It may even be just a sense or a feeling within that has no words. So noticing what you're experiencing here as you are with this part of you. And you may sense that this moment, this time together is exactly what it needed. Or you may sense that it would like a regular visit. So noticing what you notice about all of this. Noticing what area of your life it impacts. Noticing what relationship this is within you. And sensing and perceiving the emotional component of that part of you, where it was, where it is now, and anything that wants to happen here. Or maybe a sense of something that wants to happen right here and now. Maybe you hug that part of you. Maybe you give it affirming words. And I love you. I'm here for you. Or yes, I will commit to whatever it is. Yes, I will visit you every day or once a week. Whatever you know about this, that you are the only one that can know. Receive it, know it, be it, perceive it, allow it right now. And on the next breath, receiving all that was revealed, receiving all that was expressed from this part of you, like a stream of colored energy, whether it's moving through you or coming to you or surrounding you or something else. Just noticing how you receive this experience, this wisdom, this guidance, this relationship. Noticing how good it feels to connect in this way, feeling the gratitude. Saying yes to you. With each breath, receiving all that was expressed, receiving this wisdom into every cell of your being, updating you. No longer neglecting, ghosting, or avoiding, just actually being here, actually having this experience of saying, yes, I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, body. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up here today, knowing that there's no bad parts of you. There's no wrong parts of you. That you are the most powerful you. On the next breath, begin to arrive back into the space at your own pace. Noticing and sensing and feeling your body coming back into the room you're in with this new awareness, with this new relationship. And when you're fully ready to return, your eyes will naturally open. And when you're ready, what was that like for you? What did you notice? What do you know now that you didn't know before? How do you sense this as you trusting you? Share in the comments. The more you can acknowledge and declare these insights, even if they are so subtle that you have to go, yes, something's there, and I am saying hello to it, and let's see what more arises from there. It doesn't have to be a big, huge, like revelation or conclusion, but just noticing what is different. Like energetically, is there something that you can say for you that says, yes, this is different? And so do post in the comments what that's like for you. Who's going to share? I'd love to see. And if not, move on. Oh, Sandy says, nice. Release some pain, and there's inner peacefulness. Awesome. Anyone else? Yeah. So the cool part about this is a great one to go back to. It's like, oh, okay, like maybe some things don't feel right one day, or you're like, I wonder what's here. This is a great process. What we did will go to whatever it is that is maybe trying to get your attention. So you can use this one over and over again to support you in your self-awareness. And that self-awareness and that practice of saying hello to yourself and checking in is what stops the ghosting, and it is what cultivates more trust with yourself. And ultimately, that's the muscle that we get to strengthen that can be really powerful when you're dating and meeting new people and consciously creating new relationships. Yay! So I know that many of you already went to the 5-day dating camp, so but some of you are newer. So if you are here, we have that going on starting today at 11:30 Mountain Time. So you're welcome to join us in the General Super Loved group if you would like a little master class today. Bring your lunch, hang out. That would be fun. And otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Cannot wait. All right. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.